Welcome back, audio engineering students. This is the how-to video for Unit 3, Assignment 2. As I've said before, if you have not yet installed Audacity, downloaded your course resources, and learned how to zip all of the important information, you need to do that before you tackle this assignment. You also really want to do the assignment in Unit 2, which is the first practical assignment. Otherwise, you're going to feel lost. Now, if you've already done that, then jump right in here. But if you haven't, go back through those how-to videos. The first 5 videos take you through the really important parts of this unit, getting to know Audacity, getting to know the course resources, things like that. As I've said before, in every unit, there are 2 assignments. The first assignment is a written assignment. I'm not going to do videos on those because you can find that information yourself pretty quickly. All of the information, and there's only about 8 questions, is in the course. It's also very Googleable. To coin a Miss Mac word here, you can Google pretty much every question in there. But I am going to do how-to videos for every practical assignment, meaning an assignment where you actually have to get in and engineer some sound. So let's jump right in here. I think that Unit 3 has some of the more fun assignments for this course. It's got, you're adding echo and reverb, and I think those are really cool tools to play with. Not only that, but it is one of the more simple assignments, so that helps as well. All right, jump on over here then to Audacity and go ahead and open it up. You're going to need your course resources for this, so the first thing I want you to do is File, Import Audio. You're going to import the same file a couple of times for this particular assignment. Go to your audio engineering file and go to Course Resources, Section 2, because Section 2 corresponds to Unit 3, and then click Echo Reverb Source. That's the one you want to open. Just hit OK. And here's your audio. Let's listen for just a second.
Adios, señorita, adios, goodbye, hasta luego.
Now you can listen to the whole thing on your own, but it kind of goes on like that. It's an interesting little track, and we are going to do this in 3 parts. There's 3 short pieces that go into this, and none of them take very long. So the first thing I want you to do here is you're going to add some silence to this tone. Sometimes we need silence in order to add a place either at the beginning or end of the track where we might have to do some cutting, or we might have somebody coming in or out. So you're going to add silence to the end of this track. So right now I want you to go to Edit, and we're looking for our Move Cursor function, which if you're in the old version, you would have under Edit, Move Cursor. However, in this in the newer version, it's going to be a little bit different, okay? So right now, I want you to go ahead and, there's 2 ways you can do this, and quite honestly, I'm just going to have you do the simpler way here if you're in the newer version with me. You can go cursor to stored cursor position, and in yours, you might have already stored the end. I have not yet stored mine to the end, so what I'm going to do here instead is I'm going to go ahead and go straight to the end of this piece, and that's where I want my cursor, okay? I want to make sure I'm on my select file, and I'm going to click right here at the end. Now what I want to do is I want to add some silence. So you're going to go to Generate, Silence. I want to do 30 seconds. So as you guys know, I like to have mine in hours, minutes, and seconds so that I can see it easier. And you can see that I've got 0 hours, 0 minutes, but 30 seconds of silence. Go ahead and click OK. And you can see over here that at the end of the track now, I've got 30 seconds of silence generated. There's my silence. If I put my cursor right about here and click play, listen to what happens.
Señorita, adios.
It keeps playing, but it plays through silence now. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and add an echo to this track. So we're going to hit Control A on our keyboard, which selects the full track for us, and I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Hit Control A again. That selects the track, and you'll notice if I unselect the track here, it's gray behind it, but when I hit Control A, it's white. That means the whole track is selected. Now, in order to add an echo, I'm going to go up to Effect, Echo. In the Echo dialog box, I'd like you to select your delay time right here. This is delay time to 1.6 seconds. And your decay factor, that's how much it's going to echo, to 0.4. So this says that we're going to do a delay of the sound by 1.6 seconds, and then we're going to decay it out, which means we're going to let it gradually fade out by 0.4. And then you're going to go ahead and click OK. Now we back it up to the beginning and let's hear a little bit of this.
Adios, adios, señorita, señorita. Adios, adios, adios. Goodbye, goodbye.
So you notice that decay factor of 0.4, that has it kind of repeat 4 times, each time getting a little bit smaller. It's a pretty cool little track, and this is the first part of the project. So what do I want you to do? File, save project as. Instead of calling this echo reverb source, you're going to call this file just echo. But first, let's go back, and where you want to save this wherever you're saving your class stuff. I'm going to create a new folder in my folder that I call examples, and this is going to be Unit 3. For me, this helps me to know where everything in Unit 3 is. And my computer always gets a little delay when I do this. So I'm going to back up here, examples, and I'm going to go to Unit 3, and I'm going to call this one echo. Now I want you to watch what I'm going to do here real closely. I'm going to go over here to my course files, and I'm going to zip this right now so that I don't forget what I'm doing. Audio Engineering Examples Unit 3. I'm going to create a new file. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Since I only have these two in here, I can select them both. The way you do that is click the first one, hold the Shift key, and click the second. Right click, send to compressed folder. Now, when I'm ready to upload this, because I'm going to have to save this one, I've got everything already saved right here as the zipped folder of echo data. If I open this zipped folder, you'll notice I've got the data file and the Audacity file, which, having been through this with me, you know you have to have both. Now I'm going to do this assignment in 3 parts, but each part's only going to be a couple of seconds long, so a couple of minutes, sorry. So I'm going to stop this one now because we did the echo. Next we're going to do reverb, and then in the third part we'll do echo reverb. But I want you to have these short little videos. So once you've done that, go ahead and close out of your folder. Go ahead and close this file in Audacity. You've saved it and you don't need it anymore, and I'll see you for part 2.